Dear students, greetings of the day. Today we will going to study the second part of hospitality, its origin and growth. Evolution and growth of hotel industry in India. Colonial era. From the age of the bullock cart and horses through the age of the railroad into the era of the jumbo jet and supersonic aircraft, the hotel industry developed with the simultaneous development of transportation systems. It also reflects the standard of living and the lifestyle of the society in which it operates. The development of hotel industry in India is also continuous and satisfactory. The British introduced hotels in India mainly for their own use or for foreign visitors. Thus the organized existence of hotel industry in India took place during colonial period with the arrival of Europeans or Britishers, who settled back in India. Among the first such inns were Portuguese George's, Paddy Goose's, which opened in Bombay, but with the changes in the world these inns disappeared and hotel came into existence. The credit for opening the first Western-style hotel in India is in the name of British Hotel/Victoria Hotel in Mumbai in 1840 goes to Palanji Pestunji, who is the pioneer of Western-style hotels in India. The Auckland Hotel in Kolkata was started in 1843 and in 1858 it was renamed as the Great Eastern Hotel. Another hotel was Watson Hotel, which was exclusively for Europeans, and a Splendid Hotel in 1871. But there were no Indian hotels in India. In December 1903, Jamshedji Nasawanji Tata built Taj Mahal Palace and Tower Hotel having a view of Gateway of India in Mumbai, overlooking the Gateway of India after facing an insult on racial discrimination from Western Hotel as he was not allowed to enter for being an Indian. The hotel, which is an architectural marvel, is credited with being the first luxury hotel for Indians by the Indian. In 1923, Shahji Sarabji built the Grand Hotel in Mumbai. A few years later, the Majestic Hotel was opened. After that, several new properties came into existence. The Second World War brought a fresh lot of hotels to Mumbai, an important port city of its time. The Ritz, the Ambassador, West End and Airlines, which opened during these years. Modern era, 1947 onwards, after independence, hotel industry took a big leap in the country. Another entrepreneur who entered the field of hotel industry was Rai Bahadur Mohan Singh Oberoi, who opened the chain of Oberoi hotels in India and abroad. Mr. Oberoi started his career as a clerk but later became a partner in the Clerks Hotels, Shimla. In 1933, Mr. Oberoi took over the Grand Hotel, Kolkata on lease and gave it a new look and new life. several new hotels came into existence under the flagship of Oberoi Group of Hotel. Oberoi Group of Hotel and Taj Group took over several British hotels and maintained high standards of service and quality. Later decades also saw the arrival of corporate like ITC, Indian Tobacco Company, also joined hotel industry with the name of ITC Welcome Group. With the growth of hotel industry in India, it was found that there was the need of committee or council to take care of the interest of the hotel. Therefore, the year 1949 saw the organizations of 4 regional hotels and restaurant associations with head office in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai. These 4 associations were linked in a federation named FRI, Federation of Hotel and Restaurant Association of India. The federation serves as an interface between the hospitality industry, government, political leadership, international associations and other stakeholders in the trade. Government of India, realizing the potential and importance of the tourism, also took initiative in the hotel industry and brought in ITDC, Indian Tourism Development Corporation, in 1966, with Hotel Ashoka being the face of ITDC, Hotel Ashoka being the first government-owned hotel in India. Several hotels, either large or small, were opened across the country under the flagship of ITDC, government. Over the last few decades, various brands, national and international, have their property in India like Hyatt Hotel and Resorts, Marriott International, Four Seasons Hotel, Intercontinental, Hilton Hotels, Best Western International, Ritz Hotel, etc. Current scenario in India, the Indian tourism and hospitality industry has emerged as one of the key drivers of growth among the services sector in India. Tourism in India has significant potential considering the rich cultural and historical heritage, variety in ecology, terrains and places of natural beauty spread across the country. Tourism, hotels is also a potentially large employment generator besides being a significant source of foreign exchange for the country. The industry is expected to generate 13.45 million jobs across subsegments such as restaurants, 10.49 million jobs, hotels, 2.3 million jobs, and travel agents, tour operators, 0.66 million. The Ministry of Tourism plans to help the industry meet the increasing demand of skilled and trained manpower by providing hospitality education to students as well as certifying and upgrading skills of existing service providers. India has moved up 13 positions to 52nd rank from 65th in Tourism and Travel Competitive Index. Market size: India's rising middle class and increasing disposable incomes has continued to support the growth of domestic and outbound tourism. Domestic tourist visits (DTVs) to the states, union territories, UTs, grew by 15.5% YoY to 1.65 billion, provisional, during 2016, with the top 10 states/UTs contributing about 84.2% to the total number of DTVs, as per Ministry of Tourism. India is expected to move up 5 spots to be ranked among the top 5 business travel market globally by 2030, as business travel spending in the country is expected to treble until 2030 from $30 billion in 2015. The tables can be seen showing the foreigners and domestic guest arrivals and the earning from them. International hotel chains will likely increase their expansion and investment plans in India, and are expected to account for 50% share in the Indian hospitality industry by 2022, from the current 44%. Classification of hotels. The need for classification of hotel. Historically, hotel classification systems were developed to ensure safe and reliable lodging and food for travelers at a time when very few such trustworthy establishments existed. With the unprecedented growth of international tourism in the past 50 years, during which hospitality has reached the status of a mature industry, the focus has moved from consumer protection, generally guaranteed by national regulations and legislation, to consumer information. Today, standardization and competitive marketing of hotel services to foreign customers and tourist professionals have emerged as driving forces for instituting a local or national hotel classification system. Historically, hotel classification systems were developed to ensure safe and reliable lodging and food for travelers at a time when very few such trustworthy establishments existed. With the unprecedented growth of international tourism in the past 50 years, during which hospitality has reached the status of a mature industry, the focus has moved from consumer protection, generally guaranteed by national regulations and legislation, to consumer information. Today, standardization and competitive marketing of hotel services to foreign customers and tourist professionals have emerged as driving forces for instituting a local or national hotel classification system. The industry is so diverse and specialized that each hotel has to have a unique selling proposition to survive in the business and also make a profit. Every hotel tries to establish itself as unique, offering the best services to its guests. The classification of hotels helps tourists select a hotel that meets their requirement. The need for the classification of hotel was felt more with the advent of mass tourism. In order to provide travelers an idea of the type of accommodation they offered, many private clubs, agencies and travel associations came up with descriptions of their lodging properties in specified region. Gradually, the government's National and State Tourism Organization and Association of Industries with stake in the hospitality business, realizing the significance of this, backed the idea and set the standards for various hotel categories. In a nutshell, hotel classification serves the following purpose: lends uniformity in services and sets general standard of a hotel. Provides an idea regarding the range and type of hotels available within a geographical location. Acts as a measure of control over hotels with respect of the quality of services offered in each category. Hotels are classified into several distinct categories to help the prospective guest in identifying the right type of hotel matching his standard and requirements. The hotels may be classified on various bases such as size, location, duration of stay, level of services, ownership, star categorization. Alternate accommodation, special hotels. Classification on the basis of size. The number of guest room in a hotel is also a basis of classification of the hotel. Hotels can be grouped into following categories. Small hotel. In India, hotels with 25 rooms or less are classified as small hotels. For example, Hotel Alka, New Delhi and the Oberoi Vanya Villas, Ranthambore, etc. While in the developed countries like Europe and America, hotels with less than 100 rooms are considered small. Medium hotel. Hotels with 26 to 100 rooms are called medium hotels. For example, Hotel Taj View, Agra and Kola Sheraton Hotel, Chennai. However, in developed nations, in abroad, hotels with up to 300 rooms are termed a medium-sized hotel. Large hotels. Hotels with 101-300 guest rooms are regarded as large hotels in India, for example the Imperial, New Delhi, the Park, and Kolkata. Whereas hotels with 400-600 rooms are termed as large hotels in the developed world. Mega hotel. Hotels more than 1,000 guest rooms are known as very large hotels, for example MGM Grand. Classification on the basis of location. The location of the hotel is one of the major criteria for selection of the hotel by the guest. Hotel can be located into heart of the city or on outskirts etc. They can be categorized into downtown hotels, suburban hotels, airport hotels, resort, motel, flow hotel,